Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. Raila Odinga today attended the burial of Dr. Saulos Chilima, the Vice President of Malawi, who died in a military aircraft. That event was attended by several heads of state. But something was very special about Raila Odinga. The first thing is that Raila Odinga was widely cheered throughout his speech. And I've been asking myself, why were the residents, the Malawians, cheering Raila Odinga? Because we all know that Dr. Chilima was a youthful leader. He was inspiring hope, just like Raila Odinga. Is it possible that Raila Odinga is also regarded highly in Malawi? So that's the first thing which came out there. The second thing is the fact that Raila Odinga actually spoke on behalf of Kenyans. And he also delivered condolence message from William Samoei Arap Ruto.
Your Excellency, I come here with a very deep heart, and I speak on behalf of the people of Kenya. First, I want to convey the condolences from the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Ruto.
So in this video, I want us to look at the objectives which took Raila Odinga to Malawi. But first of all, I want you guys to listen to the speech by Raila Odinga.
I now invite Right Honorable Raila Odinga, former Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya.
Your Excellency.
No, that's Raila Odinga. Of course, if you paid very close attention to that speech by Raila Odinga, a lot of things are coming out. The reform credentials of Raila Odinga is coming out. His understanding of the needs of Malawi and Africa in general is also coming out. But I want us to come back home and relate Raila Odinga's speech in Malawi to our local politics. First of all, I see the handshake between Raila Odinga and William Ruto taking shape. For those who've been following this channel, there's something which I've always been telling you, that William Ruto and Raila Odinga actually entered into some handshake arrangement in Mombasa in the presence of Olusegun Obasanjo. But William Ruto has always denied the existence of a handshake with Raila Odinga because of the handshake Raila Odinga had with Uhuru Kenyatta in 2018. Because that is actually what caused the fallout between Ruto and Uhuru. And Ruto used that handshake to demonize Uhuru Kenyatta in the mountain. So if you listened to Rigathi Gachagwa's speech yesterday, he was very clear that William Ruto has embraced Raila Odinga. So where do they now put Uhuru Kenyatta? So for me, the most important thing from this trip, because Raila Odinga was very clear, he was speaking on behalf of the people of Kenya, and he was also delivering the condolence message from William Ruto. It means they are working together. Number two, Raila Odinga's bid for the African Union Commission. You know, Raila Odinga is a former prime minister. As a former prime minister, of course, when he attends such kind of events, he's a high-profile guest. But the fact that he was allowed to speak tells you something. That Raila Odinga's bid is getting serious endorsements across Africa. Because those who accompanied Raila Odinga was actually accompanied by Elkanah Odembo, who is one of his campaign strategist, and the former Nyeri deputy governor, who is emerging as a close ally of Raila Odinga and part of his campaign strategy for AU. So I want to believe that the whole event was about Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga's trip to Malawi was about his bid. That event was being beamed live. Then you see Raila Odinga speaking there. He's also contesting. I may want to ask you, do you know of any other candidate for AU who spoke at that event? None. Only Raila Odinga. So it means it was about his bid. Number 3 is the international connections that Raila Odinga has. For those who might not know, Dr. Chilima is a serious economist. In fact, you see the Airtel money, which has actually refused to pick up well in Kenya here. He introduced it in Malawi successfully. And this guy was appointed as a vice president in 2014. Again, there was an election in 2020. He was then again appointed. This guy was trying to contest. He had started laying the ground to contest for the presidency in 2024. And that's why most people in Malawi believe that the guy was actually eliminated. But the truth is, he was a friend of Raila Odinga. Chakwera, who is the president, is also a friend of Raila Odinga. And Raila Odinga's presence there just confirms that indeed he has international connections. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. There is something which Moses Korea posted. 10 questions to Rigathi Gachagua. I don't know your thoughts about it. Then maybe you can go and check it. Then maybe we can also talk about it if necessary. Do you think it's necessary for us to go into those details? And of course, Hassan Joho has also issued a very strong warning to ODM leaders who will vote against the finance bill. Very good for me. So tomorrow we are coming up with those analyses. But until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.